That's a thing too. Overture episode 136. I'm Kevin.
I'm Nolan.
Drew is working. He's a working
He's
man.
doing,
He's
yeah, he's
Jason
doing
Statham, presents working man.
working man.
He's
Yeah, he's
he's
got to go save his foreman's daughter from a drug kidnapping. I'm literally trying to like remember the plot of that movie. It's so bad.
I'm
It's like Taken, but like then they're taken to a house in the middle of the swamp, and then they're gonna get sex trafficked or something. I don't know.
oh yeah, just like one of the Bad Boys films. I don't remember. Was that like the new one?
I
The
think that is the
newest
new one.
one? Yeah, where they went to like the swamp alligator park and they had the fight in the swamp alligator park, which I actually thought was pretty good. Like in
I also
terms
forgotten that movie. Like what was it? Jason Statham befriends the bikers, and the bikers are like, "Oh no, we can't trust him," and then go to kill him after he's done befriending him.
Oh, that's
And
bad.
he's, I know it's so bad.
I'm watching like the so me and my dad we usually watch movies over like 2 days, and we're watching the Mark Wahlberg Amazon movie Play Dirty, and I must say, it's okay. It's okay.
What?
Like it's precisely that good 7 out of 10 action movie where you're like, yeah, okay. It's not super stupid. The action's pretty good. Some of the jokes land. It's all right. It's all right.
Can I be honest with this? I
Yeah.
don't think Mark Wahlberg is a good action movie star.
I think he's okay. I think he's there's like roles he can do. Like when he needs to, basically you need him in similar to this movie where he's kind of smarmy and he shoots the gun and maybe has one fist fight. Like
Yeah,
that's the kind of action movie character he is. You're not gonna want your Jason Statham who's getting into fights all the time, or your Tom Cruise who's doing stunts and like dramatic acting. Nah, you're like he's the kind of guy where you're like you can shoot the gun, you can scramble around.
I think he's better as like the second guy that's with the guy that's running around shooting.
My hot take is I actually kind of liked him as Sully in the Uncharted movie, even though the Uncharted like I that Uncharted movie is also like a 7 out of 10 action movie. but it's okay. I While we're talking about action movies, what do you think about Amazon's complete befuddlement of how to do a James Bond movie?
Okay, so this is my thing as well. Like, is it actually that supposed to be the same guy?
No, I never thought it was this.
I thought not.
I thought it was like if it's the same actor, it's the same James Bond. But once there's a new actor, it's just like a new timeline.
Yeah, it was like it's a code name, right?
Or just like, all right, this is the Pierce Brosnan ones. Here's the Sean Connery ones. Here's the Daniel Craig. Like none of those are the same. It's not the same guy.
There's the
No.
product at home.
It, but I guess it's supposed to be the same guy in, I guess, the original books.
Well, yeah, but
Is
that's like books. That's like a
but
book.
like, yeah, but also like it's in the zeitgeist of our culture. We understand that 007 is not the same guy each time.
I feel like it's also like we understand that it works for superhero films. Like we're not like you're not watching The Dark Knight Returns and saying why isn't he Adam West? Why is it Adam West here? And Batman, or why is it Keanu Reeves Superman? Like people can figure it out.
Yeah, but we're also talking about like a guy that's spanning ages
Oh yeah, like this is
of
like
like different culture and stuff and decades, it's not going to be the same guy, right?
Yeah, it's the same sort of, to me it's like Batman, a character from the 20s, and you're going to be like, nah, Batman, he was fighting in World War, or like World War II, and it's, even though now we're in 2025, yeah. It's like, nah, just deal. Homer Simpson has had a sliding timeline. Homer Simpson in current Simpsons is younger than me.
I saw that. I saw a thing that's like Homer Simpson's younger than me. Do you know how old George Costanza is
Oh,
in Seinfeld?
yeah, he's supposed to be like 28 at the start of it or something like that.
He's 29.
Yeah, like he's
That
not 30 and when
like,
Seinfeld starts.
ugh.
And you're just like, "Oh man." Cuz George Costanza to me is always a guy who's been like 35 forever. Like I'm like, "Nah, he's 35."
he,
Precisely.
like, he has to be. He can't be older than me, or something's wrong.
No, he can be older than me, but he
Oh no,
can
I'm sorry. He can't
I
be.
like he could be younger than me, but he could be younger than me as like a middle-aged man. Like I'm almost 40, and if you told me George was like 36, I'm like, yeah, okay. I buy that. I get
That's
that. I get that, but I don't like it when he's like 20 is too, in the 20s is too low for George.
late 20s.
Yeah, that's too low. That's like what I would think, like the friend, that'd be like saying like the Friends cast is like 18 or 19 or something.
Ooh, oh fuck. Yeah, that would like
Yeah, that like no. No, those guys are
that
like
fucking
25. It's like how the Friends are like 20, I would say like 22 to 25. Like that's kind of like either graduating college, been out of college for a year or two, or never went to college. That's the vibe I get from
how old
Friends.
how old is the Big Bang? Is it they're also late 20s, I'm gonna guess?
Yeah, they're
Assume?
supposed to be like they're like, yeah, they're like that 25 range. Maybe
Okay.
older, maybe younger, depends on how you consider like their doctorates and stuff. Cuz Sheldon, remember, went to college at like 15 or something from the
Is
canonical
he
event
younger?
of young Sheldon.
I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Is he the same age or is he younger, like way younger than them?
I have no, okay. We're going to
I would like for Sheldon to be like
I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up.
6 or 7 years.
All right, Big Bang Theory wiki. I don't know. I think it's
I,
I don't. Okay, so he was okay. According to the Big Bang Theory wiki, Sheldon was born in 1980.
okay.
So Sheldon was born in 1980, and I'm assuming that Big Bang Theory happened as it happened. So
Yeah.
like it's not, it's because they, like, I remember the event, the launch of Star Wars The Old Republic was an episode. Therefore, we can assume that like it is in real, quote unquote, real time.
Okay.
So we can
Yeah.
assume whenever, when the hell, yeah.
Ever time fear. Okay. So I'm gonna guess 2000, late 2010s. Oh wait, no, because it started in 2011, 2012, didn't it?
All right, we're gonna have to do some math. Oh, okay, when did, okay, it started in '07.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
So Big
That
Bang
sounds right.
Theory started in '07, and thankfully they said it was like 80. So when Big Bang Theory, he was 27.
All
I
right.
buy that. I buy that.
So by like the end of it, he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's basically,
Perfect.
yeah, so he's, so Big Sheldon I would buy is late. Like George Costanza I do not buy is like late 20s. Sheldon at the start of Big Bang Theory I do buy. I buy that.
Yes. That is, I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks like a
I buy
dude in
that.
his late 20s.
See, now this is interesting. So how old do you think that that Raymond was? And everyone loves Raymond.
Well, if he is like early 30s, I'm going to be upset again, but he has to be mid 30s.
See, to me, like Raymond is like because he has kids, and most like
Yeah.
and the kids are a
If I
couple years.
learn Raymond is 28, I'm
No,
done.
no, no. Raymond had to be like middle age 35. He had to be
Please.
because to me, I don't know. I don't know the everyone like we don't. All right, let's.
How old's fuck?
Okay,
Now I'm in my head about this.
We're looking at the everyone loves wiki fandom wiki. All right, what's
Oh
Ray?
no.
We're gonna look. It doesn't say it. Oh wait.
Okay.
No, he was born in 1959, but we don't know if that was in real. I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna say Raymond from Raymond was in his 30s, and that's
Okay.
fine.
Thank God.
No,
I was also looking at the George Lopez show, and I'm like, please don't be 30. He was
no,
40.
yeah, that would make
Oh
sense. Because George Lopez,
yeah.
like once you start getting your teenage sons or your teenage family, then you're getting to like 40s and like TV
But then like,
dad.
here's the problem. I say that, but then also like you forget that some people just have kids like young.
Well, yeah, but that's usually the plot of like the show.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying in my personal headcanon, you have your child at like late 20s to early 30s, and then once you get the teens, like Hal and Malcolm is like 40 in my brain. He starts at like
Yeah.
30. Well, like I don't know. We'll say I don't know how old would Hal be?
I would say
At,
Hal is at least
no,
mm,
because they had Francis kind of
at,
young. They had Francis
at
like
the
right after
okay.
they were married, and that would be
Yeah,
like they
at
had
the
him like
start.
too young, so they had him like 20s, like early.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say at the start of Malcolm in the Middle, at
Honestly,
least
I'll
he's
say
at least like 36, 37.
I want to say 32 at the start of Malcolm, because then Malcolm goes for two, and I believe Jamie is conceived when he's like 36.
Hmm. Okay, I can see that.
Because to me, that feels right.
Damn. I don't like thinking about the ages of
Nah, it's
fictional sitcom characters.
I think it's fine as long as there's not a huge discrepancy. Like when you look at the ages of Gundam characters and you're like, Noah Bright is 19 years old. And you're like, no, he's not.
Oh gosh.
Like,
Like,
no,
hold
he's
on,
not.
this
No,
that's not a
no,
19-year-old.
no. Ramba Rawl is not younger than me. Ramba Rawl is like 28. He's a 32-year-old man. I'm like, no, he's not.
You
Jet
can't be
Black, a
younger than me.
Cowboy Bebop, is like 35. And you're like, oh god.
Oh,
No, no. To me, that's the only ones that get it. Like if they looked their age, then I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like that's okay. I'm not
dude,
upset by that. Like if you're to
seeing that did fuck me up for like a couple hours.
oh, of course, well, yeah,
Learning.
that's letting it sit in. You're gonna let it sit in, and you're just gonna be like, okay, okay,
Oh god, I'm getting old.
yeah. I just don't understand how hard it is to make a James Bond film because it's like to me it's
I
really
do.
easy. You just have
Okay, so and then also in the thing they're like, well, we're trying to do a prequel where we're like leading up to him. Like, well, that's easy to do. Just make it a younger guy, and we'll be like, yeah, it's young James
yeah,
Bond.
it's just James
Gotcha.
Bond Jr. All a James Bond film has to be is a suave British dude. He meets a sexy lady. He does like some espionage. Usually he gets two to three, let's say 2 to 4 spy gadgets that he will use throughout a special command tool that he'll use throughout the movie. He'll drive an Aston Martin, maybe have a car chase, and maybe there's like one shootout. The end.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay,
hard.
and then my other thought to this is like, okay, is it the same Q and the same M then? Is that supposed to be the same? No, it's
Nah,
not. We obviously know they're
nah.
different.
Just to make it different. Just make you can just say James Bond in the Phantom of Cassandra, or I don't know. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Spy film is not hard. Well, I mean, like writing it is hard, but like writing it good is hard, as we all know. But like the conceptualizing phase, like you don't have to have some wrought mystery. The Russians are up to something. James Bond has to stop them. The end.
The Russians up to something. The terrorist organization is up to something.
Yeah.
An evil millionaire is up to something.
Yeah.
It's it.
It's
They write themselves, if I'm going to be
yeah.
honest.
You have like
And then of course you inject your own stuff into it.
you have a crypto billionaire who has his own island and own force and is like going into arms dealing, and James Bond has to infiltrate it as like a crypto bro, and then he uses some spy gadgets and has sex with a cool looking lady, and then there might be an evil sexy lady too. I mean,
Yeah, but the evil sexy lady is even sexier, but even more evil, and her name's a double entendre.
yeah, her name is like her name is like Ball Stomper. Her name is like it's it's something bussy.
It's I've wanna jack you off.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just something dumb like that. It's not hard to write a Bond
it's
movie.
not it's
I
not
don't know what
hard. It's
they're
very
they're in their own heads about this one. It's very
yeah.
easy.
I think they're trying. It's like how Marvel can't figure out how to do a Blade film. It's like no, you're way overthinking this. You're way
Just make it
overthinking this.
a fun, simple, like dumb action movie where he's fighting them. You don't have to do that much. Doesn't have to be a story. There doesn't have to be like a fucking some subtext to it. It's just simple.
As the audience, as the reflection of mainstream America, you give me a 7 out of 10 action movie, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
okay
gonna
with
watch it,
watching
and
that. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna watch it, and then if the action scene is really cool, I'll be like, yeah, I'll probably buy it when I see it in the bargain bin
Yeah.
at
So
Walmart.
also, you could just put the word James Bond in front of Kingsman and say that, and say, there you go.
It's literally yeah.
Like that's the best James Bond film I've seen in recent memory is called Kingsman.
You know what? I agree with that.
It's really good. That film is really good.
I,
I did not like the sequels as much. Didn't then?
no, I didn't like the second sequel. I didn't really like, and then the other sequel I liked a little bit better, but still wasn't good.
No. It's like
Sorry, I'm going back. I'm going back to the crypto billionaire, and
yeah.
it's like, all right, now it's time to play a high stakes game, and they're playing Warhammer
Yeah, no,
40K.
they're gonna yeah, that you would put that
No, I'm
legitimate.
sorry. I would like to say that is, but it's not going to be that. It's going to be like Fortnite or something. Oh, it seems you have your shock grenade, Mr. Bond, but looks like you're all out of ammo for your submachine gun.
It seems you only have 150%. You didn't slurp jug. You didn't chug jug to get up to full health
And I
and
still,
shields.
you may have broken my shields, Mr. Bond, but I still have my slurp jug.
I am cranking 90s with my box war honed talents. But really, I think the meta joke of the Gen Alpha Zoomer would be that he would face him in a game of Warhammer and he'd be like, haha, just like that meme I saw on Twitter. And without realizing like the canonicity or whatever, but who cares?
No. There at some point the bad guy is going to be like he's going to do a move and something and Bond's like, "Actually, have you not checked the new data slate? They actually cut their movement down by 2 inches, so you can't do that."
See, and that's when they tie him to the chair and with the hole up, and then they hit him
Yeah,
in the
then they
balls.
they
Because
start beating him to death. Ah!
no one supports Games Workshop's stupid data slate command, whatever. That stupid like $5
No, I'd say
pamphlet. Hachow!
I want to say hit him in the balls, but then they're putting his minis on a table and then hitting it with a sledgehammer. He's like,
Ooh.
"No, oh,
I spent 40 hours edge highlighting that ultramarine. I'll kill
no,
you.
not my Abaddon! Please, anything but that!
I had
Tell
to.
us the code, Bond." No.
Oh, yeah, see, that'd
Oh,
be great.
what the-
That's good. That's good. Yeah, make it like a 21 Jump Street kind of deal. I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
I like 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, just make it. I mean, once again, I don't know what Amazon's doing.
Amazon doesn't know what they're doing, other than like
What's
making a
thing?
storefront Like Amazon works. I think Kindle works pretty good. I'm into it.
Yeah, Kindle's good. Kindle's great for reading books or
Yeah.
comics
Yeah.
or manga. I think it's fantastic, but
Oh. But like when
I
Amazon,
I don't.
I think their TV shows are okay. I think the
Yeah,
Amazon like it's not per. I would say it have like a 50-50 hit rate. Like sometimes it's good, and then sometimes I'm like, eh. But that's kind
I'm
of
gonna give him a 70. I'm gonna give him a 70-30 hit rate. 70, it's bad. 30, it's good.
that's about. But yeah, and that's about what I'd say every streaming service is by and large. At least for me, because there's like maybe one or two shows I'll watch, and then a lot I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna watch that.
And then just an infinite amount of garbage and junk.
Well, that's your problem when you're trying to like become everything's so separated. So I'm like, I'm not gonna watch all of this. And then you see like ads, like there's this like I keep seeing because on Tubi I keep seeing ads for like the Netflix film about like dreams or whatever, and I'm like, I don't care about this film. This like not illumination, like whatever.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. It's
Do you not
pro-
want to watch Rebel Moon, the greatest Zack Snyder
I would
film
pro-
series?
I would probably watch Rebel Moon in a group. I'm not watching that by myself. That's one
Do
of
not
those.
watch it by yourself.
No, no, that's a
It's so boring and it sucks.
yeah. Like I would watch several films like that if it was in a group. Like I'm not gonna watch War of the Worlds by myself. I'm not watching War of the Worlds by myself.
No, no.
But I would watch it in a group. Watching bad movies by yourself can be dangerous. You got to be very strong. I'm not that strong. Speaking of bad movies, did you see the Mario movie trailer?
Yeah.
I think the Mario film by Illumination is trying to do too much in one movie.
Okay, good. I'm glad we agree on the same thing because I had assumed this like it's just going to be we're just going to do Mario Galaxy,
Yeah. But they're
but
like
on top of it, they're doing
it looks like
like the last games.
yeah, they're like odysseys in there, and they're putting stuff from like I know Yoshi's gonna be in here because that was like the T.
Sunshine's in there.
Yeah, and it's like I'm so frustrated because the idea of Bowser getting really into painting as a hobby is such a perfect setup for Mario 64 where he escapes and makes a bunch of paintings and then Mario has to jump into the paintings to save the day. And that's the film.
I don't know. They've really just
They've done way too much. It's the
too many
Sonic
cook.
the Sonic movies have shown incredible restraint by comparison. Like Sonic
There
1
is so
was just
much just dog crap in the entire Sonic universe that they could pull from, and they're smart enough to be like, we'll keep it simple.
we're just gonna do like Sonic 1 is Sonic and Robotnik or Eggman. Sonic 2 is kind of like Sonic 2 and 3. Like you got Tails and Knuckles, but that's it.
Yeah.
And then the third one you add in Shadow and you do Sonic Adventure 2. Like in this one would be like you'd have Sonic 1 with just Sonic and like I don't know, Tails shows up at the end. And then the next one is Sonic Adventure with like Amy and you got like I'm like I don't know. There's too
No,
much.
it's Sonic Adventure, and you're introducing Knuckles, Amy, E102 Gamma,
Yeah.
uh, Chaos shows up,
Yeah.
and then
I don't know.
also
Rouge
for
the
some
Bat
reason,
and Shadow the Hedgehog are there too because you're putting in
yeah,
other games. Silver the Hedgehog shows up as the Stinger.
Silver the Hedgehog, because he's like, hey, we gotta. There's a time thing we have to stop.
Yeah.
We have to stop the Iblis trigger,
Yeah, the
and
Iblis
then
trigger. And then you're like, oh, what are we the Chip from Sonic Unleashed is there? It's like I don't know. I just like, and that's the thing that also got me thinking
during the
is
big fight, Sonic turns into a werehog, and then
yeah, but like like Mario has a weirdly solid like base of you can stretch these out. Like you don't have to put 20 Mario games in one movie because they're gonna make
You
money.
have you have enough Mario material for decades.
Like you could
And
do.
don't rush it. Keep it simple. Make one every two
I was
years.
gonna say like you could do a Mario film every 2 to 2.5 years of like a different video game, and it would keep trucking because you know that's gonna make money. It's an animated children's feature based on a popular property, and like it's like all right, here's this one. It's Mario World. We go to the dinosaur place and find Yoshi, and then the next film we do. Oh, here's we go on our island vacation and we learn about Bowser Jr. And here's our next one, and then that's where we go to Galaxy. And then here's one, I don't know, we just do one of the Superstar Saga games. Here's the one where we do like the first couple of those.
Honestly, the next this movie should have been Bowser's captured, the Koopalings break him out, and now there's
Yeah, that would be
new
Mario.
stuff going.
That would be the Mario World film. And that's how
That
you
would be
get
perfect.
Yoshi. It should be called Super Mario World. It's a Super Mario World movie because you get the Koopalings and then you get Bowser and you get Yoshi, and then that's there you go. That's enough for a movie. I'm not saying that
Yeah,
like you have plenty of material there for a movie. You don't need to put like, all right, we're just gonna throw literally everything at Mario in this one. It's like, nah, you just do that. Then you have the Sunshine movie. Then you have like the Galaxy. Then you do a RPG, and then you get to the ones people really want. You give us the Paper Mario film. You get the Thousand Year Door. You force Nintendo to acknowledge Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
look, there's the noose right there.
The noose has to be there.
Yeah,
That would be
that
a
has to be.
really funny gag in a trailer where you have them walking to Rougeport and then like Mario goes, "Is that a noose?" And you see it, and they just go, "Yeah."
It's just for show. Don't worry, we don't actually use it.
As you see like someone like sweeping away, like someone's like, "No, it'd be really funny. It'd be really funny."
I would like the idea of. So in my mind, I'm already picturing what this movie should be. It should be world. It ends with like they're going through the castle. There's a bunch of like Bowser eggs. Peach saves one.
Oh, I like that.
That becomes Bowser
Bowser
Jr. and that's how
Jr.
he
See,
and that's why he calls her mama.
oh, that's like see that's more thought into this than I think their illumination from Minions is putting into this film. I
Yeah.
really like because I've really always I like that idea. Like and the whole thing is Bowser finds like an egg. Like it's not you can make that Bowser Jr. isn't Bowser's son, but is like an egg he found of the same species of Bowser. So he found
Yeah.
like another one, and he's like, "Oh crap, it's like me."
And he like he's loving fatherhood. It ends on like more of a happy note and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. You know, into there. You could do a Mario 2 one as well, where they're in a dream world by
Oh,
an
that'd be
evil.
great.
It'd be
Yeah,
great. I mean, I don't know.
like that's a but yeah, I get that because there's enough like I think the are like the ninjas or whatever from like Mario 2 show up in that film. There's Peach is fighting
Yeah,
them,
they do.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's just like you're putting too much crap in here. You don't need to.
guys, slow down. There's no rush.
There's you're not like Mario is not going to become unpopular in like to 1 year. You don't need to strike while the iron is hot. The iron has been hot for I don't know
待望の新マップも
30
You'd have
years,
plenty of time. 30.
30 plus
I
years.
mean,
It's been a
since
long.
the 1980s.
Yeah, like they've there's already been a Mario cartoon.
We're like you're fine.
People like Mario. People are not gonna. I played Mario Wonder. I thought that game was great.
複雑
Yeah.
な地形
I like
変
that.
化に富んで構成されます
Well, what is that
全ての
Japanese showing up?
になること
Oh, sorry, that's me.
No, but what you watching? What you watching in Japan?
Oh, nothing. I'm looking for that specific part of the fighting game stuff from the State of Play Japan.
Oh, I see. Where they talk about like
From
Tokon.
there was there was a lot of nothing in this one. It was definitely this isn't for America. This is only for Japan.
It's all, but it's like so nothing. Like I kind of looked. I'm like, oh, it's like Night Rain. There's just stuff in there. There's games I'm not playing. I'm not
Yeah,
playing any of those
it's just-
games.
Mm.
I'm playing
I was
2XKO. I'm still playing
Yeah.
2XKO.
To be fair, hold on. They've won.
Yeah.
We made the joke that, of the console wars.
Oh, they've
They
won.
won.
Yeah, Sony's dominated. Like this consoles are now going to be Nintendo Sony because Xbox doesn't
Sony's
exist.
dominated not because it's doing better, but because its enemy imploded on themselves.
It's the famous. It's the thing that still just is blazed on my memory of that one GIF from Mario Party 1 where Luigi stands still and all the other like CPUs or whatever bump each other off the mountain and it just says Luigi wins by doing nothing. And I feel like that's kind of what Sony was like not doing great. Like Sony put out Concord and did a bunch of like live services and they're like, oh man, we're
They've
struggling.
wasted a ton of money.
Like they were objectively failing, and then they looked over and Microsoft is just like hitting themselves in the balls with a hammer and then setting themselves on fire, and they're like, oh, okay.
Sony, they veered into the ditch and they're trying to get out. And then as Microsoft drives by, it explodes and drives off a cliff.
Has
And they're like, "Oh, glad that wasn't me."
I just have this image of like Phil Spencer just getting out of like the flaming wreckage of the car and says, "How do you like that?" and then pulls out like a gun and shoots himself in the head. And they're like,
No.
Why did you do that?
Oh my god!
Like that
if you just didn't do anything, you would have been fine.
Yeah.
If you would have kept Game Pass at the same price, you would have made money.
Valve is now the Valve Steam box. The Steam Cube is probably going to be better than Xbox.
100.
You get the Valve Steam Cube. That's probably pretty good. Like real talk. If you don't have,
First of all, it's so funny because this is the worst gaming's been as consoles go.
oh, it's bad. I think it's. I there's something to be said of the traditional game made by the big corporation. Let's say the game company is like bad, but game as like gaming as a whole is still like really good because indie games are still good.
Indies are the only thing that are making anything good, honestly, this year.
My
It's been
game
all
of,
indie games.
my game of the year is still going to be Expedition 33. And
Yeah.
if it's not an indie game, I am playing the remake of Final Fantasy Tactics. I think I don't like Final Fantasy Tactics because a lot of the stuff in Final Fantasy Tactics has been done better in other tactic RPGs. It's one of those like you're seeing the first one and you're like, "Oh,
You're seeing the grandpa.
you're watching, you're reading JoJo's Part 1 and you're like, I understand why this is revolutionary and I do think it's good, but you're not seeing like JoJo, you're not seeing Steel Ball Run. Like you're seeing
No.
like Steel Ball Run is objectively way better than JoJo Part 1. But it's also Part 7. So you're like, it's one of those kinds of deals. Even in Final Fantasy, it's like comparing Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 7, where you're like, okay, I see the first one, and now I've seen like all the games inspired by Final Fantasy Tactics that I like better. Even like the
You're like,
advanced
okay,
games, I like
This
those
is
better.
you're like, yeah, okay, this is pretty good. But I see where it's going to get better.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at, because there's like some parts where like the grinding and jobs are weird. Like I do not like that the job Dragoon, you get it by leveling up Thief. instead of leveling up knight. Like it should go squire,
Huh.
knight, dragoon, but it goes archer, thief, dragoon. And I'm like, that does not feel right.
No, yeah, they're still trying to figure out what
Yeah, they're
they're
figuring
trying
out
to do.
like the job paths, and those get way better. And people figure out like, okay, if I want to have like some summoner like because they do it right. They do like black mage into time mage into summoner. I'm like, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm okay with
Perfect.
this. And then you have like white mage into like mystic into orator, and I'm like, that's fine. That's fine because that's like the healing class into the buff class into the debuff class, and like makes sense, makes complete sense. But all the physical ones are like knight goes into monk, goes into geomancer, goes into ninja, goes into and you're like, no, this is like the physical ones are all out of loops, and I don't not a fan. Not a fan. Also, like the leveling is really weird in that game. Like my characters feel simultaneously too weak, and then they hit a point, and then they feel way too strong. But that's I think that's due to age. I think that's a lot due to age,
Yeah.
and rather due to game quality. It's kind of like I would say if you play Baldur's Gate 1 and you're like, okay, this is an old game, it has some faults, but I get it, and then you play Baldur's Gate 3 and you're like, oh, look at this. Oh,
You play Fallout, and then you play Fallout New Vegas.
yeah. And you're
You're
gonna be
like,
like,
all right.
oh. Even if you
You're like,
yeah.
wow, this game's great, and then it crashes on you, and then you're like,
Well,
oh
that's
well, I'll
that's Fallout.
try to.
Fallout's not gonna crash on you. Fallout 1's gonna run like a dream.
Oh yeah, no. New Vegas,
New Vegas is gonna crash on you like every 5
it's
seconds.
gonna crash on you. But you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna start it back up and keep going.
You're gonna keep going. Yo, Roller Coaster Tycoon is so good. Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Is this the original one or is this the new remake?
This is the one I'm playing. Is the one on Steam. It is Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic, which has basically everything from Roller Coaster 1 and 2. It was a mobile port, but they just ported the mobile port to Steam, and it runs just fine. If theoretically you can buy Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, then download the open Roller Coaster Tycoon whatever and like plug those files into it and get it working, and it still offers all the compatibility and stuff, but I don't want to do that. So I just bought like
I mean, that's fair.
I just bought Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. It has everything in there. And man, that game rules. That game is incredible. It's so soothing. I also watched like
One of the
the
greats.
Oh man, I did not have Roller Coaster Tycoon as a kid. That was one of the games.
Oh, do not?
No, see, that was one of the games that I never had, and I'd only play it for brief spurts at a friend's house. There's a couple of those. That was one of them. And then I'm like, oh, this game's incredible. It's so good.
It's that and then Cities.
Yeah, like Sim City and stuff. I did not have Sim City. I didn't play Sim City until there was like, as we said way back in a previous episode, it was a class in high school where it was a coach history class, and one of our computer lab was we just went to the computer lab and played Sim City.
Go ahead and build a city. I'm gonna sit right here, and then you're just like,
And
you get like 45 minutes of just playing games, and you're like,
no,
this
I
is
just
awesome.
played Sim City for like, like for a chunk of the time. I mean, I just played. It was like Sim City 2000, and I was just having a small time. Like this is a great class.
It's awesome.
We
It's
didn't
like,
have to
whoa,
like
this is the coolest-
write anything either. It was literally just, all right, you kids, we're gonna go to the computer lab and play Sim City. That's like civics. I don't know. And then he just didn't care. And I'm like, hell yeah, loved that.
You're like,
Yo, my city was so good. My city was great. Yeah, but it's that kind of like Sim City, The Sims and stuff. I did not have. I had the first person shooters. So like people would go to my house and they'd be like, "Yo, you have like Counter-Strike and Half-Life." And I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Yo, you want to play some Halo?
Yeah, you want to play you want to play Turok 2 multiplayer on Nintendo 64? You want to pick the Velociraptor and jump around? It's great. One of my other friends had gold. See, I didn't have GoldenEye because one of my other friends had GoldenEye. It's one of those where you had to kind of pseudo coordinate who had what.
I love that though.
I had Mario Kart, but he had Snowboard Kids 2. And let me tell you something, Snowboard Kids 2 is real good.
Snowboard Kids 2.
Dude, Snowboard Kids 2 is incredible.
All right, I kind of like that.
It's incredible. It's basically Snowboard Mario Kart. Love it. Someone that would rent Beetle Adventure Racing. I did not have Diddy is it Diddy Diddy Kong Racing. Did
Isn't
not
that
have
Diddy Kong Racer?
I didn't have it, but one of my friends did, and that was always a treat to play. I did have Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie.
Hell yeah.
Hated Banjo-Tooie.
Those are good ones.
Love Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie is just great.
I think Banjo-Kazooie rules. I think Banjo-Kazooie...
Banjo-Tooie pisses me off.
It's like Rare learned the wrong thing from Banjo-Kazooie and then learned the wrong thing from Banjo-Tooie for Donkey Kong 64. And Donkey Kong 64 is just unplayable.
It is the worst collect-a-fest ever created.
I think I would agree. I don't think there's anything worse. I was a kid where I extracted all value from every game I played. Like I played, and even games I did not play but my sister had, as far as possible. Some were too hard. We had Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin is too hard. I have never beaten Echo the Dolphin. It's too hard. But like I have not beaten Donkey Kong 64. There's too much. There's simply too much. I've beaten Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie is a slog, but you can beat it. Like, it's possible.
Yeah, but remember, Banjo-Tooie is is when it's still okay to play, and then Donkey Kong 64 is when it's the worst.
I think Banjo-Tooie is kind of okay because there's this point in that I'm not sure when it goes away for me. I think it might have gone away once you start hitting free-to-play games, in which the longer a game is, the quote-unquote better it is. So, like, you're like, okay, Banjo-Kazooie, or Banjo-Tooie, it takes, like, an hour to get one Jiggy. And then mentally, you're like, okay, that's great, because I get to play Banjo-Tooie for an hour. Because I'm only getting, like, one or two games. I'm getting games at my birthday, I'm getting games at Christmas, and I might get a game for the summer. So there's like 3 points of restock. So if that game takes forever, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I don't want to get stuck with like Star Fox 64, even though Star Fox 64, incredible game, is like an hour long. Like you beat Star Fox.
It's the thing. It's the most, you have to replay it.
Yeah, and I
replayed
it.
Replaying it.
I replayed it a lot.
Oh.
But
unlock all the planets, get all the cutscenes.
But even still, that's like, I don't know, 15 hours. And you're like, oh man. Yeah. Like you can't, that is not a summer game. You got that game in the summer and you're like, oh damn it. You fell for the mistake of getting Pokemon Stadium because you're like, I love Pokemon.
I love Pokemon, so I'll love this, right?
Yeah, no, I love to see my Pokemon in 3D. It'll be so cool. There's mini games, and then you realize that there's nothing to do. And you're like, oh no. Oh no, I should have.
There's nothing to do until you're like, you have a friend over and you go, now's the time. We'll make our Pokemon teams. Yeah, we'll play the mini games where Lickitung is eating.
Yeah, the Lickitung sushi. We're gonna do Clefairy Says, the Metapod one. Yeah. Where like Metapod is
hardening.
Yeah, but once you get it, you're like, okay, I've won because it's just a rhythm game. It's not like you're just like do
Yeah.
do do, but whatever. You play it, and you're like, oh god,
And you go, damn, I got tricked so hard. Well, that'll never happen again. Ooh, Pokemon Stadium 2.
I did not fall for.
Obviously they've added more stuff in, so I'll definitely love it more. And it's the exact same game now with the second generation of
I
Pokemon
feel like
added in.
Pokemon has the highest. That's why, like,
Hold on, I will take this back. The one good thing is you could use that game to trade Pokemon with your other games.
there was also, I
Yeah.
believe, in Pokemon Stadium, either one or two, where like the you could play the Game Boy game on your TV, which meant you didn't have to use
Yeah.
batteries, and it also had a fast forward button that let you like walk faster, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm trucking.
You're like, this is awesome.
It was like I've unleashed. I'm Super Saiyan. I'm I'm Ultra Instinct Goku. Just like I can now go through Pallet Town real fast because I could just go hold down the button. But yeah, like that is.
Oh my God.
But to me, that stopped once. I don't like. I think when I started playing like League of Legends and things, where I'm just like, oh, games are not like the dollar per value no longer exist.
Yeah.
Where it's like the quality of that doll. Like nowadays, I'd be really hyped for Star Fox 64. Are you telling me I get an incredible game that's like 5 hours that I can do everything in 10 hours? Hell yeah, sign me up.
I feel so bad because we did have that and it also turned into a mess
Yeah,
because Star Fox Zero is like, okay, here's your hour game. And everyone's just like, I wish this was a little longer though. Wish there was more stuff to do.
well, Star Fox is such a weird one. You don't get that in the Sakurai game. There's this okay.
No.
So we're all talking about this. Like the Switch 2, I still don't have a Switch 2, and I don't have. I feel like I don't have a reason to buy one. But Nintendo is putting out games on the Switch 2 consistently. Like, oh man, I really want that. Like, I really want Kirby Air Riders 2.
I really want Kirby Air Rise. I really want Donkey
I
Kong.
really want that Donkey Kong game. And I'm just like the critical mass is building where I'm like, oh, they're gonna get me.
Look, in my mind, it's close. So me buying a console, I wait 1 year.
Yeah.
By 1 year, it's going to be marked down. It's going to come with at least a game or two, and all the like opening year bugs are going to be fixed.
Listen, all we need to
And
do is wait for the Supreme Court to strike down the Trump tariffs, and then they're going to make a budget where like they're going to sell the Nintendo Switch for the price it should have been, which is like $50 to $100 cheaper, and then we'll swoop in and we'll get it. That's all we'll do it.
and I hope so.
That's the plan. That's my plan. Or they'll release some game that I'm just going to say fuck and buy it. Also, Metroid Prime 4. That game looks good. I'll probably get it. Samus has a motorcycle.
It's looking so sick.
Like, I'll get that game. Listen, I'll get it. I'll get it. They'll put like Splatoon 4. I'll buy it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't care. It'll happen. They'll put like a I don't know, a new Zelda game on that thing. I'll get that. That'll be enough. I complain about Breath of the Wild all day, but they put in like a new Zelda. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. I played Tears of the Kingdom. It was all right.
And we've had this conversation before, which is there's been games that are not great, but there's never been like a bad Nintendo first party game.
It's been a long time.
There's no bad Marios, there's no bad Zeldas.
No.
There's well, Pokemon's not first party, but
There's no bad Kirby game. There's zero bad Kirby games.
There has never been a bad Kirby game.
Every Kirby game at worst is fine. The worst Kirby game I've ever played is like, yeah, it's all right.
It's like, yeah, it's okay.
But
But
yeah,
the best Kirby game
oh,
is amazing.
I think the best Kirby game is Robobot, in my opinion. I think Kirby Planet Robobot is superb.
Oh, it's so great.
But yeah, it's like I will eventually get the Switch too. I'll get it. They'll put enough Nintendo games on that thing where I'll get it. But like part of it is that I'm still have like a backlog of games. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima too. I gotta play that at some point.
God, oh, I forgot that even came out this
Yeah, I
year.
did. It's probably. I suspect Ghost of Tsushima 2 will win the Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards. That's my calling it. I don't think
Probably.
he's gonna give it to Expedition 33, even though it should win.
No, but Expedition 33 is going to win Best RPG.
Yeah, it'll win Best RPG or Best Music. It'll win a lot of stuff, but it won't win Game of the Year. That'll go to. It'll probably win Best Soundtrack, so they can have the song there because it's like not licensed or whatever. But yeah, no, it's going to be Ghost of Yote will win the Jeff Keighley's The Game Awards. Called shot. It's that right kind of
Yeah,
AAA open world money game.
I don't like that the Game Awards are slowly turning into the Academy Awards or the
Yeah.
Oscars, where it's
Almost.
like, well, we love all these, but we're gonna give it to a few.
Well, okay, hold on. Split Fiction apparently also came out this year. That might also win it. Okay, there's it's interesting because there's some stuff that's come out that like I don't know. So Split Fiction came out this year, and I could see Jeff Keighley giving it because of his pal Ferris did that game. Also, that game is like reviewed really well. Silk Song, I don't think will win Game of the Year. I can't see it. I can't see
No,
Skong winning it. It'll win something. It'll win like art design or it'll win like platformer. It'll win something. Indie game. But Donkey Kong could win Game of the Year because Donkey Kong is incredible looking. I could see
it looks
that.
really fun.
It will win like family game or whatever, but I think Donkey Kong has a shot of winning. It'll like the game of the years are going to be it's going to be Ghost of Yote, Split Fiction, Silk Song, Expedition 33, Donkey Kong, and Yote will win. That's my call.
No, I can see that.
Because Sony will have cut Jeff a check, and he'll take that money.
I also forgot that Death Stranding 2 came out this year.
Oh, will Kojumbo get or will Kojumbo gets no Kojumbo will not get snubbed. So one of those is going to get pushed out of the
Yeah,
it's what would it
Jeff Keighley loves Kojumbo too much.
no Kojumbo will get something. Genius Kojumbo will what do you lose? What do you lose for Genius Go? Because so it'll get nominated. I don't think it'll win. It'll win
It'll
something.
be.
It'll win like actor
Is
or
there an
something.
award? Is there like an award for like? Yeah, I mean, I forgot. There is like best
Like
actor in a game.
performance. It'll win something from that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is
so
there
we
like
can.
best open world game or something? But now I'm thinking about there's probably like two or three games better.
I'm honestly the game. Glories. All right. All right. Where are we looking here? Where are we looking? I'm just looking on the wiki. What's our categories? Okay, we have like game of the year, independent game, mobile game, narrative, score, performance, and then every genre, art direction, games for impact, like audio, whatever.
I
And then
forgot games for impact are just like what game hit you the most emotionally.
games for impact is generally this is where we give the
I'd
LGBT
give that.
game. We
Yeah,
give we
Split
give the, we
Fiction
give
is
the
probably
gay
gonna get
game
that
here.
one. Yeah,
We give them their props. Like it was good, but listen, we're not going to give game of the year to like uh we're not going to give you game of the year. That'll be we're under. Oh, Deltarune also
sorry,
came out.
I take that back. Hades 2 is going to get games for impact.
Yeah, Hades 2
It's
will.
gonna, that's going to
Hades
win the
2.
Get Award.
because it'll be like, listen, we drew some hot bisexual energy. That's what you get, Hades 2. Undert-
Bisexuals have had their time. Now it's time for bisexuals.
oh man. Also Deltarune came out this year. There's gonna be some. It's weird because there's a lot of like contenders and there's a lot of like Keeleys. Like,
Hold on, sorry. So Split Fiction, Silence Hill F. I also forgot came out
ooh,
this year.
Silent Hill F could be. I don't know. Okay, so now there's actually. Okay, so like
Kingdom, wait, did Kingdom Come Deliverance come out this year too?
I think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out this year.
Oh, sorry, two. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think 2 came out this year, or maybe it came out of like of the. This is going to be actually kind of a weird game awards because there's like a lot of stuff that are very specific that I'm like, nah, that has to win. And then it's like, but what about this? I'm like, ooh, like the actual game of the year, I have no idea.
No, never mind. I know who's going to win it. Arc Raiders.
Yeah, Arc Raiders with its
Arc
AI.
Raiders.
I respect that thing
The
and
best
docking that
2
game.
hours of a game you'll ever play.
I would imagine. I didn't play Arc Raiders.
Dude, I don't think anybody besides the people that got paid to play Arc Raiders played Arc Raiders.
Arc Raider, it's just the extraction game is way so like it's way specific. It's very specific. It's a game for sickos. And if you're a sicko, all the more pleasure for you.
Ooh, sorry, I also forgot. Metal Gear Solid Delta came out this year.
Yeah, but that's not gonna win anything.
I hope it doesn't win anything.
No, it'll get snubbed because of Kojumbo. Because Kojumbo,
I'll say kill that.
yeah, Kojumbo will call his friend Jeff Keighley and say Konami that may be why Silent Hill F gets snubbed. It might get best story.
Destroy it.
Damn, it's gonna be a weird game awards because there's so many game. Like I thought my list was good, and then you threw in some like curveballs in there, and I'm like,
I looked at the list and I'm like, okay, well, what actually came out this year? Because I can't remember. Because I've played like nothing except for like 3 or 4 games.
I've played I've played Silk Song, Clair Obscure, and I'm trying to think of like what else I played.
Mine's literally just me catching up, and then I also played.
I played
No,
Spider-Man.
mine's literally just been me. Yeah, mine's literally just been me catching up.
Yeah, like
so it's like games from 2024 that I didn't get to play, and now I'm like, okay, now I can finally get to them, and now I have a new list that I'm gonna have to deal with next year.
I'm
gonna play all the 2025 games.
I gotta play that Digimon game. I'm like, that's on my list. That's way. I didn't. There's like, oh Lord.
I'm like looking at this. There's not only a lot of great games. There's so many terrible dog crap games that came out this year too.
Oh hell yeah, there is. Oh, there's been like it's been highs and lows, and you're just like,
oh man, Jeff Keighley has to make a worst video game award from now on.
That would be incredible.
Please.
That would be incredible. It should probably go to like a sports game, honestly.
Whatever 2K game.
Yeah, whatever 2K basketball game, that's like the shittiest thing you have ever like the shittiest
Let's roll this back. All 2K sports games get this award.
Yeah, like the Lifetime Achievement Award of garbage goes to 2K Sports.
They win it every year, no matter what.
They will win it. Well, it's a tough condition. Sometimes the current WWE game might be fighting them. Is that
that's fine because that's also a 2K game.
Okay, never mind. Then yeah, it's 2K.
That's why I said all
they sweep.
First.
They sweep. They get the Universal of Shit award because like those are hot. I used to play NBA Jam and stuff, and I loved sports game. There's a Pat like sometimes Pat on Super Beast will talk about like, yo, I love sports games. I'm like, I also loved sports games.
I used to love them. They used to be the best.
They used to be really good. I played like Wayne Gretzky's like hockey. It was sick. I'm not gonna play.
I watched his what was it, his BioShock Infinite, and I forgot how much I don't like that game.
Oh, I hate Bioshock Infinite. It's such a failure on every
I was like,
conceivable level.
okay, because I was like, how come I remember liking this game when I first played it, and then I remembered, yeah, I just turned my brain off and just played it like it's a video game and didn't think about anything else.
Well, it's because like it played technically well. Like it technically played well. It was, but it was also like I did notice I was not doing the BioShock stuff where I'm like I'm not exploring anywhere. I'm just kind of going from point to point, and the shooting was fine, but it was it was like I think the memory of like, man, they really handled the race stuff bad in this game. And it's like, yeah, that they
I
did.
forgot how bad they did it.
But
I swear I pushed the entire plot out of my brain just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this game because I pulled it out of a red box and I only have 2 days left on it, so I'm just gonna blow through this.
and I think that was there. But then like the part that when Pat was going on that really set me off, which is like, but they also messed up the sci-fi part of that game.
That doesn't make
Like
sense.
that's the nerd part you have no excuse of. If you're a bunch of
No,
nerds,
if you kill somebody in the if someone dies in the alternate universe, it affects the real universe.
and then everyone should
Does
be
this not mean
dead.
you're getting it all the time? Everyone's constantly dying.
Yeah, because
There's
in every infinite universe, that's why that game should. It's like it. I think it was a time travel, straight up time travel game, and then they turned it to infinite universes because Ken Levine saw something about infinite universes and thought it was cool, and they just changed time travel to infinite universes. But now it makes no sense because if there's infinite universes, then and if universe 78 Kevin dies, that means every Kevin goes into like catatonic shock from the memory of that one dying.
Listen,
Which means
because Booker and Elizabeth left to Universe B, Comstock in Universe A loses, but also Comstock in Universe C has to deal with Booker A. But now Daisy Fitzroy 2 doesn't get the deal that she made with DeWitt B. It's so fucking stupid.
but okay, so the game explicitly says when you die, you go into like a time vortex nightmare world, right?
Yeah,
But one of
you
the
lose your mind essentially.
yeah, basically you go nuts. But when one of the times they jump to, Booker has died for the revolution, so he should have already had that happen to him. Like 4 hours earlier in the game.
Not only should he be doing that, Comstock should also be having it
Common
too.
Shot should
Because it
just be
doesn't
like
make sense.
they should have fallen down and just started having temporal seizures because Booker 78 died in the revolution with Daisy Fitzroy 11.
So
No, it's dumb. It doesn't follow its own rules.
oh,
Okay.
that's great. Anyway, don't make porn of Elizabeth.
Yeah,
She's
don't
like
do
a
it.
daughter.
Don't make porn of Burial at Sea Elizabeth that's wearing the porn clothes and his extra butt caked up. Don't do it, says Ken Levine.
Looks the most sexy, and I did it on purpose.
Yeah. He's literally wearing hooker
Ken Levine.
clothes. Canonically. She stole a hooker's clothes.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't do it. Anyway,
It's,
I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call it.
all right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.